I've often asked myself, is it possible to have an endless passion for life? And after a lot of questioning and a lot of growth, I've recognized that you actually can. In fact, I see it as being a part of your essence. And the first thing to keep in mind that is super important is for you to recognize that passion comes through you. You are a channel for passion. It is not something that you find outside of yourself. It is something that you express and that is found within you. It is found within the moment. It is found within everything. The secret to obtaining passion from life comes from being able to find passion wherever you go. To find a passion for life even while you're washing the dishes or you're talking to people in your day-to-day. This is the overall goal. And so I have created a 5-step sequence to which you can go about inviting more passion into your life. And so the first step lies in questioning. You must question what is your essence. You have to ask yourself, what is it that makes you, you? This is actually a process of finding out your personality, finding out your soul's urges, finding out exactly what you came to do in this life. This is a very long process. As long as you are open to constantly asking this question, does this resonate with me? Is this what I really want? Does this come from myself? As long as you open up to that, you are already opening up a chance for you to find your essence. So I like to reflect back into my childhood, things that I used to do that I used to really like, study a lot of astrology to determine what my soul would enjoy diving into. So that is the first step. You must be open to questioning. You must question, always question. And the next step would be to identify your essence, to actually recognize exactly who you are. And you must understand, don't be too hard on yourself. This is something that you're going to be switching back and forth with. As long as you find one piece, one aspect of yourself that you really like, and you identify that. Once you recognize that aspect of yourself, you want to, in a way, learn to embody that. In this stage, you will want to integrate a process of self-reflection in which you are constantly coming back to yourself. You have to learn to come back to yourself as you face more obstacles. Another thing that helped me out in this stage was to constantly find activities that brought me back into flow. Flow displaces you from having your attention stuck to the material world, and it enables you to just express the non-physical aspect of yourself. The more you get into flow, the more likely you are to understand your essence. And the third stage is basically protect your energy, protect your essence. The thing with me is that once I recognized my essence, once I recognized what I really cared about, there was an anger that awoke within me. I identified this anger as a voice, and this voice was a part of me that I kept hidden. It was a part of me that followed me since I was a kid and had always wanted to express himself. The anger stemmed from all the times I had allowed people to walk over me. It stemmed from all the times I hesitated from being who I am, and every time I allowed people to tell me who I was. It was an anger that was there for many years, and might have been the cause for much of the self-hatred I underwent. I had to integrate this voice. I had to forgive myself for allowing this aspect of my being to be put down. This was key, as it allowed me to integrate this voice, and this voice became a part of me. I was angry at the world, but it wasn't anything that carried hate. More so, it was an anger at the thought of ever going back to limitation. I had woken up to my true power, to my passion, and just like anger is a fire that burns within, so was my passion for life. Allowing my radiance to shine was something that was essential to saying no to all the things that came my way and wanted to drag me back down. It was awakened every time I felt like people did not value me and my radiance, and it was this anger that allowed me to embody the mindset, fuck what people think. And this is an important thing, that once you recognize the beauty within you, it is your job and your responsibility to both keep it away from all of those who suck the life out of you, and also to learn to express it in all of the right places. Your radiance matters the most, and it's not selfish, for when you embody this fire for life, you will burn with a love for yourself and will therefore seek to ignite everyone else's passion. You have to really want to think about the people that you surround yourself with, which ones of them recognize themselves, which one of them are going to allow you to grow, which one of them are going to hinder you from growing. And then you keep closing in on yourself and thinking about which people you want to engage with. And then the fourth step is a little more practical, and that is self-made goals. I recently graduated from college, and during this period, I also developed the habit of working out 5 days a week. And I had the goal of just being more fit, being healthier. I wanted to lift heavier, and I wanted to do cool things. And I had a journal, and this journal was from one of my classes, and the thing that's funny is that it was from one of the classes that I basically dropped out of, and I used this journal so I can track all of my workouts. And I recently just finished this journal. It's all beat up, and its binding has basically ripped off, and I noticed that I found much more fulfillment from completing this journal after like a year of working out versus 4 years of going to school. And I realized that one of the reasons why I completed this journal was because I was of passion about what I was doing. It was fun. I was recognizing my progress versus going to school, because me going to school was more so a thing that I did because I thought that that's what I needed to do. It was a means to an end, basically. As you start creating your own goals, you will recognize that the things that come from you are going to be valued by you. Do things first for you and create goals for you, and people will recognize your own value. It's much harder to control it the other way around. And the fifth and final step, which is expression. People a lot of times think that passion is something that you take from life. You know, like life gives you passion, right? But sometimes we go in the world and we kind of even get angry at life because we're not passionate. You know, it's like saying like life sucks, and because life sucks, I have no passion. This is the wrong way to go about it. Because if you were to think about it, you are in a relationship with life at this moment. Your level of engagement is based on how present you are to life and how open you are to life. And one of the greatest things that I discovered was that in order for you to feel passion for life, you basically make love to life. You have to approach life in a way where you are constantly pushing and opening yourself to life. And I found that expression is one of the best ways to do this. Expression in however you want to do it, however you want to see it. You can find expression in speaking, you can find expression in writing, you can find expression in dancing and singing, in engaging with people and engaging with the moment and expressing how you feel in the moment. Because when you do this, you are basically at the peak of authenticity, and this will allow you to keep deriving more passion from life. Eventually, you'll end up realizing that you are a server. You are here to serve others, and you have to always be asking yourself, how can I express myself in a way that will help others? And the more you keep integrating yourself, integrating different aspects of your life into yourself, you will recognize that you can serve in so many different ways. And although life may be uncertain, your passion for serving others will make it so that your clarity will never die. And speaking of uncertainty, if you guys want to learn how to combat uncertainty in life, make sure to click on this video so that you can do that. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, stay lucid. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.